So continuing with our notes from day one with decimal operations. So in addition to doing rounding and place value, we're also going to talk about operation words for those word problems. And prior to this video, you should have done a operation word sort on page 5 in your binder. So we're going to check it really quick. And then whenever we're all done, you can kind of glue those down so that they don't move, and we'll move on to the next page. So let's real quick review those addition words. So the words that we use in addition word problems are typically add, plus, sum, total, in all, and all together. And those are our typical addition words. None of those should really be new. Maybe some might trip you up. That's one of the ones that most students forget for addition, but we just need to make sure we remember that's in the addition category. For subtraction, it's minus, less, fewer, decreased by, difference, how much more, and reduced / decreased by. Okay, if we come down here to the multiplication and division sections, in the multiplication we should have of, product, times, multiply, and twice / double. Because if you do something twice, you do it 2 times. If you do something double, you do it 2 times. And if you want to, you could also add triple here. That's doing it 3 times. You could write it in. The next one is for division, that's quotient. How many in each? Cut up. Fraction, because we know a fraction bar means division. And divide / split. So if you need to, go ahead and glue those down really quick, and then we're going to go on to page 6. So starting at the top of page 6, we are going to identify the operation word and determine which operation will be needed in order to solve the problem. So number 1 says Miss Turner bought $56.12 worth of groceries. However, she had coupons for $9.85 to lower the total cost of the groceries. How much total did Mrs. Turner spend on groceries? So when you have a coupon for groceries, you're actually subtracting from the price. Because I want to lower the total cost. So that is a giveaway for the subtraction. Number 2, Trevor spent $2.50 for a slice of pizza and $1.75 for French fries. He also bought a cookie for $1.25. How much money did he spend for lunch? Well, when he goes to the cashier, they're going to add up all 3 of those prices. And it says how much money did he spend? And he's buying things, okay? Go ahead, do 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we can check those together. So pause the video, do 3, 4, 5, and 6. So for number 3, it says a package of M&M candies weighs 1.68 ounces. If each candy weighs 0.03 ounces, how many candies are in the bag? So for this one, it's asking us to split up how many candies were in the bag. So that's going to be a divide problem. For this one, Number 4, you purchase a video game for $21.72. You hand the cashier $25. How much change should you receive? Anytime they're asking change, that's subtraction. Number 5, when you buy a dozen bagels for $2.39, you get an additional bagel. What is your cost per bagel? So for this one, you're taking the cost and then you're going to divide it up per bagel. And actually, I made a mistake. I just realized over on this page that per, if you didn't know where it went, it goes right here in the middle because per can either be multiplication or division. So make sure you go back and add that in there. So back to this page. Number 6, a package weighs 2.6 pounds. How much do 8 of the same size package weigh? Well, I know the weight for one package. I want to know how much do 8 of the same package weigh, and that's going to be a multiply problem. Okay, so what I need for you guys to do is I want for you to finish the rest of page 6 on your own, and then you're going to work on page 7. Now, when you're working on page 7, you're going to identify the operation words, so there could be more than one operation, and determine which operations will be needed in order to solve this problem. So when you do this one, so like if we look at the first example, number 13, Ryan bought 2 concert tickets for $29.95 each. At the concert, he bought a t-shirt for $23.95 and food for $10.25. What amount did Ryan spend? Well, because he bought 2 tickets for this much each, the first thing we're going to have to do is multiply that. And then the second thing that we're going to need to do is we're going to need to add all the prices together. After we multiply the ticket, then we can add for the t-shirt and for the food. So this is what you would write. You would multiply and then add if there's more than one thing that you need to do. Same thing back on page 6, you need to actually write it in. What are you doing at the bottom of page 6? Because the multiple choices aren't really there for you anymore. Okay, so you're going to finish page 6 and then you're going to start working on page 7.